So I've let the silver dry for a little while. So now here we go. It's time for the final step: repainting over the silver with flat black. This is where you've really got to have a steady hand, because you've got to follow around the lenses very precisely. It's not that difficult because the lenses are raised from the black surface, so you do have something to use as a guide to go around. But there's a couple spots where where it's just very, very thin. There's not a lot of real estate to paint, and it's very easy to get up over the edge of the lens. So you got to be really, really careful and really precise. But it doesn't take too long, and with a steady enough hand, it's pretty easy. Steady hand and a good paintbrush. I can't even guess how many Gundams I've painted this way. I remember the first one I did was a Gundam Mark II back in, I guess it would have been about 2003. It was a Titans version Gundam Mark II, Titans, Titans, I don't know how you pronounce it. They say it in the show. I think it was pronounced Titans. So that's what I'm going to go with. I ended up taking the head with me one time to Vancouver to show to a friend of mine who ran a hobby store in Richmond, and he was really impressed. He had never seen that technique before, and he really liked it. And I think he ended up using that technique himself on a few of his own models. The real kicker was that I ended up. I was staying in Vancouver that night. I live in Victoria, and I was staying in Vancouver for the night at a hotel, and I forgot the stupid head. I forgot the stupid head at the hotel in Vancouver, and I never saw it again. And I was really disappointed, but I ended up using the remains of that Gundam and did a battle damaged version. Basically, it was the story is that it was in a really brutal fight and lost its head and part of an arm and part of a leg, and I did a diorama with it and another mobile suit, a golden mobile suit called a Hayaku Shiki. Named, I believe, after a Japanese fighter from World War II. Fighter or a bomber, I'm not sure, but it's sitting up on my mantle above my fireplace. It's about I did it about 5 years ago, and I still think it's probably one of the best battle damage jobs I've ever done. But yeah, all that because I lost the friggin' head. But yeah, it's a trick that I taught myself. And see here, I've just finished painting the black. It's still wet, so it looks a little bit gloss, but so you can see, it's kind of tricky to see in the in this lighting. This part here, that's the forehead sensor, which I'm going to do pretty much the same way later. I'll paint it silver, and then I don't know about black. I might do it metallic gray or whatever color I end up painting the rest of the frame. But so you can see the eyes. They're distinctly yellow, and it kind of they look very clear and transparent. And there's something in behind them that's metallic that reflects the light. So it does really kind of look like a camera. So there you go. That's my technique. As soon as I get the head finished, I'll do another demonstration of how it looks when it's all assembled. So stay tuned for that.